In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how we make this cute doily coaster. I'll walk you through step by step. So to start, I'm going to be taking this lovely purple colour, and I'm first going to create a slip knot. Once I've created my slip knot, I'm going to be chaining 4. Once I've chained 4, I'm going to go into the first stitch and I'm going to join with a slip stitch. Once I've done that, I'm going to chain 2. Once that's complete, if we hold our tail up here so that we can work over it, and we're going to put in 20 double crochets. So we're counting our first chain 2 as a double crochet. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, oops, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Once we get to the end of that round, we are then going to pull our tail slightly just to close our ring. We're going to go into the very top of our chain 2 and join with a slip stitch. Once we've done that, we are then going to chain 2 and then into the same stitch we're going to put a half double crochet. Oops. Then we're going to chain 1. Then into the next space we're going to put another half double crochet and chain 1. Into the next space, half double crochet and a chain 1, into the next space, a half double crochet and chain 1. And as you can see, we're going to complete this all the way round, just repeating the same half double crochet, chain 1. By the end of this, you will have 20 half double crochets, or you'll have 19 because you chain 2 counts as a stitch, and then you will have 20 chain 1s. When you start to come close to the end of the round, it will start to feel a little snug. And our final. Once we've finished our chain 1, we're going to go into the top of our chain 2 space that we did at the start, or our chain 2 at the start, and we're going to join with a slip stitch. We're now going to be working into these chain 1 spaces. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into the first chain 1 space, and then we are going to chain 2. This is going to count as a double crochet. Then in that same space, we're going to put a double crochet. Then we're going to chain 1. In the same space, we're going to put 2 further double crochets. Then we're skipping this chain and we're going to go into the next chain, and we're going to put in a double crochet and another double crochet, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to put in 2 further double crochets. Then without chaining, we're going to skip a space, we're going to yarn over, go into the next space and put a double crochet, then another double crochet, then we're going to chain 1, we're going to put in 2 further double crochets into the same space, and we're going to be repeating this the whole of the way round. So skip a stitch, yarn over, go into the next space, draw up a loop, yarn over, and then we're just going to put in another double crochet into there, chain 1, 2 further double crochets into the same space, and then we're going to yarn over, skip a stitch, go into the next for a double crochet, and another double crochet, chain one, put in another 2 double crochets, oops, yarn over, skip a stitch, go into the next, put in a double crochet, chain one, another double crochet, and another, yarn over, skip a stitch, go into the next, put in a double, another double, chain one, and then 2 further doubles in the same stitch. Yarn over, skip a stitch, into the next stitch, draw up a loop, put in a double and another double, chain one, yarn over, put in 2 further doubles, 2 further doubles, oops, there we go, yarn over, skip a stitch, into the next space, put in your 2 doubles, chain one, yarn over, put in your 2 doubles, yarn over, skip a stitch, into the next, 2 doubles, followed by a chain one, followed by 2 further doubles, and repeat the same process. So 2 double crochets, chain one, and then 2 double crochets, chain one, and join in the slip stitch at the top. Now in the chain one space we are going to slip stitch into it, and then in this space we're going to put 1 double crochet, chain one, and then put in another double crochet, chain one, another double crochet, so this is our 3rd double crochet, chain one, put in another double crochet, this is your 4th double crochet, chain one, then put in a double crochet, then you are going to slip into the chain space there. Then once we've done that, we're then going to put in a double crochet, chain one, put in another double crochet, chain one, put in another double crochet, so there's a 1, 2, 3, our fourth double crochet. Oops, sorry, no, I haven't chained one. So once we've done that, chain one, our fourth double crochet, and then put in a final double crochet. So put in a final double crochet, and then slip stitch into the next space. Okay, as you can see, we're starting to form a shell. So into the next space, we're going to put a double crochet, chain one, into our next space, a double crochet and chain one, into the next space, a double crochet, chain one, into the next space, a double crochet, into the next space, a double crochet, and then we're going to do a slip stitch into the gap, then we're going to go into our first stitch again. We're going to go into our first stitch again, so yarn over, put in a double crochet, yarn over, put in another double crochet, there's 2, yarn over, put in another double crochet, yarn over, put in another double crochet, yarn over, and final double crochet, slip into the space like so, and we're going to repeat that the whole of the way round. So in the final row now, I'm just going to complete And then once we've done, we're going to slip stitch into the base and then put a further slip into the bottom of there. I'm going to draw up a large loop and then I'm going to cut off. Once I've done that, I can then weave in my ends. Just to conceal them. I'm just going to hide them inside of my pattern. And then we can cut our yarn. And then we can just lay this out to flatten. You can use a blocking board if you wish. But there you have it.